ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. In this video, we will discuss what are emotions. This aspect is very important in our day-to-day life. To understand what is emotion and how to transform the emotions. Generally, in the spiritual path, we are told the purity of body and purity of mind are very essential on the spiritual path. So, to achieve purity of body and mind, different spiritual practices are envisaged in different disciplines. But the most important aspect of our spiritual life is emotions. It is much deeper, the emotions are much deeper than purity of body and thought. So, unless there is a transformation in the world of our emotions, we will not be able to move forward on the spiritual path. So, let us examine what are the emotions. So, there are pure emotions, there are impure emotions. What are the pure emotions and what are the impure emotions? Normally there are different aspects and dimensions to the subject of emotions, but let us examine four aspects of the emotions: positive emotions and pure emotions. What are they? Friendliness, then cheerfulness, then compassion, and gratitude. These are the, we can broadly classify the pure emotions as this. And quite opposite are there, as we all know: anger, hatred, jealousy, and all that. So, how to transform the emotions? See, as you observe, the pure emotions, the source of the pure emotions is from within us only. They don't come from outside, they are not triggered from outside. Whereas the impure emotions are triggered by the factors from outside or by the circumstances which are beyond your control. So, anger, jealousy, hatred, all these things, you are affected either by the behavior of others or in the circumstances which are beyond your control. But let us examine what are the emotions within us. Friendliness. See, you see an old friend or an unknown person, completely unknown. you get a feeling, a positive feeling, a positive energy flows in, springs in. You want to meet him, you want to talk to him. So you go and introduce yourself to that person and start a conversation or dialogue, all that. And you make him as your friend for no reasons, no visible reasons, something within you. So, like that, the cheerfulness, you don't know, you are cheerful. So, by your the smile is a signpost of cheerfulness within. So, you smile joyfully and always you are cheerful. So, cheerfulness is a fragrance. It attracts. It attracts the people or the friends or the persons in and around your social circle and family circle. It draws to you. So, this is friendliness and cheerfulness. And there is another aspect, that is compassion. See, when you go to a temple or you walk on the street, you see a beggar, a blind man sitting there doing nothing. Just by seeing that man, something flowers in your heart, some kind of kindness flowers. It just flowers in your heart, and you put your hand in the pocket, and whatever it comes, you give it to him. What is this? Or some stranger asks you for help, for some food or something like that, and you immediately oblige and give it. This is the small, simple. They appear to be very small, but these small and simple acts depicts your kindness and compassion towards the fellow human beings, isn't it? So these are all the positive and pure emotions. You love somebody, maybe a personality, a girl or a woman, or a boy, or an young man, or an old man, whatever it is, whoever it is, unknowingly, because of their intelligence or because their attitude, because their behavior, because their personality, you fall in love with them and you love them. It is that love springs from within. They are not asking you to love them, but it springs from within. That is love. Or you see a, a child, you become very pleasant. Just by seeing the child, you become pleasant. You become cheerful. You become kind. You become compassionate. And you love that child. So these are all pure emotions which springs from within us, from within you. There are pure emotions. So there are impure emotions. Only you are disturbed and affected by these impure emotions. What are they? Anger, jealousy, hatred. passion. See, somebody, it is triggered from outside by the attitude or by the behavior or by the circumstances which are not under your control, that these impure emotions are triggered from outside. Please listen carefully. The impure emotions are not you. You are only affected by the outside factors. But inside you, you are a pure divinity emanating only pure emotions. But you are affected whenever there is a trigger from outside, then you become and you are subjected to all those impure emotions. And when you observe those emotions, that impure emotions, whatever we term them as impure emotions, they their time span is very short. Your anger, very short. Your jealousy is very short. So they live very short. Their life is short. But their seeds, whatever the seeds they sow in you, in that little time, they become wounds. They become wounds. And that wounds, whenever are disturbed or triggered by any further happenings from outside, they cause you misery and suffering. So basically, the impure emotions are triggered from outside. So they are not yours. And with little awareness, you can overcome those impure emotions. So, love. What is love and what is passion? Love springs from within. Passion springs or is triggered by outside factors. There is a tension in the passion. When you want to be wealthy, or when you want to become popular, or when you want to become well, all those name with when you want to uh, gain name and fame. So all these factors, so they create a tension in you, and you live with the tension in pursuit of those goals. But when there is love, when love springs from within you, you are cheerful, you are compassionate, you are kind, you are filled with gratitude towards divinity. So, in the next video, we will examine the impure emotions and how to overcome those impure emotions. So, thank you.